Now, with less than 24 hours remaining until the off-cycle elections in Imo State, trading and transportation activities are beginning to decrease in the state capital as residents make preparations. Now, citizens look forward to exercising their right to vote on November 11. However, some concern exists regarding the substantial security presence deployed across the state, and the level of forces visible has caused unease among the population. It is hoped that election day will proceed peacefully and without incident, so the democratic process can be completely free and fair according to the will of Imo voters. And so Chinwe Ugele joins me.
Everybody is afraid of voting tomorrow. Let me tell you, to be sincere. Because of what? What is afraiding everybody is because of the arms and the well-being of all soldiers from all way around in Nigeria.
Is it in all local governments or just here you are talking about?
It's just here as I'm talking to you. Since 3 days ago, arms are plugging in. That is, yes, our governor is doing it so that the election and ground will be secured. But the thing is, even people are afraid of such a thing. So it makes many people, they are not willing and able to go out, because they are saying that when you go out to the political place, you will vote. The soldiers may attack you if you do not vote on APC. So that thing is a backward, drawing people back. And many youth are complaining that after presidential election, they do not see what they voted. And because of it, they burn their PVC.
And that's one of our correspondents getting feelers from the people in Imo State, and how ready they are for the off-cycle election. And now Chinwe Ugele joins me live from Imo State to talk more on this. Chinwe, it's nice to have you around.
Thank you very much.
So we see that there is heavy presence of security personnel in Imo State, and that seems to be causing a bit of apprehension on the part of Imolites. I'd like you to just tie that and give us an update of the current situation of things happening in Imo State.
Well, the situation is that of preparation and readiness for tomorrow's election to choose who will become the next governor of the state, whether the incumbent will remain or another person will replace him. So generally, security operatives have been deployed to the different localities where elections will be taking place. And they have actually beefed up security. We were at some local government areas, 2 local government areas in the state precisely, Mbitolu and Njaba local government areas, to see things for ourselves. Now we can confirm that the electoral materials required for elections in those local government areas have arrived to the local governments and are being dispatched as we speak now to the different wards, to the different registration area centers where elections will take place. And there are security operatives at each location to monitor distribution and escort these materials until they get to their final destinations. So there's security beef up everywhere, but then there's still palpable fear in some local government areas in Imo State.
So quickly, Chinwe, we have heard that there are still concerns as regards the pre-election play-out between the Nigeria Labour Congress and the government in Imo State, and I think yesterday shutting off of the airports and disrupting flights and all that, and people are equally still troubled about that, if there will be an escalation of that particular incident. So do you think that regardless of how tense the situation is and what happened between the NLC and the government in Imo State, things will go on as smooth as possible? And also, we also heard that the principals or the candidates that were meant to be at a particular peace meeting to sign the peace accord did not turn up. Would that also come into play as regards what will be going down tomorrow?
Well, it is an indication of lack of trust. I think that would, explain why those people who didn't participate in the said peace accord, failed to do so. That had happened before my arrival to Imo State, but then the threat by the NLC to shut down the state will not. I tell you that I'm not sure it will happen, because even as we speak, offices are still, operating, even though their gates get closed. But then, like I was at, we were close to the EEDC in Imo State, that is the electricity distribution company here. And we saw that they locked their gate, but then workers were inside. What were they doing inside? So we still tell you that work is still being done here in the various ministries and agencies of government. But then if NLC's threats will happen or will have any effect on the election tomorrow, I do not think so. I doubt that will happen. The election will go ahead as planned, and there will not be any disruption.
Okay, Chinwe, thank you so much. We'll continue to keep tabs with you also, even as we know that Marvel is also monitoring what's happening in Kogi State, and we will get across to you later on in the day. Thank you so much for the heads up.